Hey guys, what's up? I'm just going to share some thoughts and criticisms on the way we look. For one, these magazines, these TV shows, all this stuff, they're selling you BS. And I'm going to keep on telling it and I'm going to keep on preaching it. If you don't like that, I say quit checking the scale. No, I'm not going to quit telling you about checking the scale. At least if you're going to check the scale, check it every 2 weeks. Do not check the scale every day. You are going to be disappointed eventually. You're going to lose weight and then you're going to gain weight. Again, water weight, my friends. Namaste. Okay, here we go. Aesthetic looking, when you see some of these fitness people on these magazines, it is all photoshopped. Even if someone's in really good shape, they still get photoshopped so it can look even more presentable so people can see that and they go, okay, let me get the magazine. Magazine's main objective is to make sure you listen, sell you stuff. They want to sell you whatever bullshit they've got. So, I mean, if they got something like a water bottle and they say, oh, this magical water in here is going to make you shredded, and then they're going to have a picture of a dude shredded on there, and 9 out of 10 of people that are struggling with weight loss are going to go, oh, maybe I need to go try this. So, they start drinking the water, working out. Oh, man, I feel shredded. This is the greatest water ever. I'm feeling buff. I'm like, ah. Well, you're just making yourself think that. Is this water making me better? No. But they've got a thought in your mind that it does. So that's one of the marketing schemes that they do to get your money. So you got to be aware of all this stuff when you see all these guys, especially on the fitness magazines, because 9 out of 10, I won't even name names because I know I could get in trouble for that even though I'm not famous, but 9 out of 10 of these guys, or most of them, 10 out of 10, I'll say 9 out of 10 to be fair to somebody that's actually really works hard and don't really use it. It's a small percentage, but most of them are taking some kind of steroid, some kind of drug, some kind of HGH, because people do not walk around shredded at 6% body fat or 5% or even as low to 3, because your body can't function like that. Naturally, your body is good for us guys at 10%. For women, it's more, I want to say at the 20%, maybe slightly a little bit up from there. But the 15 is really pushing it for a lot of women too. So I'll say like 18% for women is like a really good barometer of body fat. That's where your body's not feeling like it wants to eventually go into a storage mode or a starvation mode. That's like the sweet spot. 10%, and for women is, I'm going to say 18 to 20. I could be wrong. A lot of people talk about they need to be lean enough. They need to weigh a certain amount. Truthfully, unless you're like in a sport like MMA or wrestling, it really doesn't matter what your weight is. It's more about body composition. But we all, as a society, we have such a fixation on weighing a certain weight because we see people perform or do things at this weight, so then we strive to work hard to get to that weight, if you understand what I'm saying there. Meaning, sometimes usually most people, especially with losing weight, we give ourselves unrealistic goals. We don't look at ourselves and shape from that. We look at other people's models and we try to strive to be them. But their body type, their body composition is different. Maybe they were ectomorph before, so then their body is super lean and they just took them years to learn how to gain muscle. Maybe they're a mesomorph where they're in the middle. The moral of this video or story is not to be telling you to think a certain way or be a certain way, but it's to love yourself, because it doesn't matter how lean you are or how lean you could get. who cares if you don't love what you're doing? For example, there's people out there that are lean, but they don't see it. It's a body dysmorphia where you think you are never losing enough. It's like an anorexic girl that thinks she is not skinny enough, so she's going to purge and she's going to do that all the time. And you're just going to destroy your body in the long run. There's healthy and smart ways to get to goals that you want, but you need to be informed and you need to make a good plan. Because if you don't have a plan, you're just going to be talking. And I like to call these people talk out of their necks, or sometimes when they get online, I like to call them internet Rambos because they talk a big game when they're online, but when you're in front of them, they don't say anything. Or text message Rambos. They get on the phone, I'm this badass, I'm gonna kick your ass, then they see you, and they're like, I ain't got no problems. I ain't got nothing. But you want to be able to be somebody that's true about yourself and love yourself. And don't get mad about criticism, because you're going to get criticized no matter what. And guess what? You're going to get people that tell you loads of stuff that you don't like all the time. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, that is life. There's plenty of times where I've had people tell me stuff I don't even know. The funniest thing is to just see somebody out of shape try to tell someone else how to get in shape. It's just like, really? As a lot of the shirts that I see, do you even lift? It's like, really? Do you even lift? How you gonna tell me how to lift and do all this stuff when you've never did it? So find your own lane, be happy with that, and most of all, love yourself. I'm gonna keep preaching, love yourself. I'm gonna keep preaching, get off the scale. Because my main goal, especially for women, is to quit being these cardio warriors that all they do is cardio, 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 thinking they're gonna lose weight where all they're doing is just gonna stall weight. So you want to have a good plan and you want to be able to do your best. Find your own lane, be happy with that, and most of all, love yourself. I'm going to keep preaching, love yourself. I'm going to keep preaching, get off the scale. Because my main goal, especially for women, is to quit being these cardio warriors that all they do is cardio, 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 thinking they're going to lose weight where all they're doing is just going to stall weight. So just love everything you do. Because who cares if you're super lean? I see a lot of people that are super lean and they still don't love themselves. They're talking about they need to get lean enough. That's one of the problems with a lot of people in these bodybuilding shows, is that they're always talking about I got to get lean enough. And even for them, they purge, and especially after a show, a lot of them, they go from dieting really hard all the time to then after the show, they gain a lot of weight. Why? Because they went to a restrictive mode where they're restricting foods that they normally would have ate, and then they go through a mode of, all this food, I need to, in a way, that's a form of body dysmorphia too. Is it evil to have body dysmorphia? No, because all of us, in some way, we want to look a certain way. We want to complain about being lean enough. We want to weigh a certain number. We want to look a certain way. We want to feel a certain way. But what happens when you get to that goal? Do you feel better? You might look better, but do you really feel better? It's all about inside, people. Love yourself and quit making excuses and just live life. And give yourself little tiny goals each time. Go from one small goal to the next, because many small goals turn into a huge result. Keep that in mind. Keep loving yourself and keep showing love to others.